Hey everybody, happy Computer Science Ed Week. Gonna make a quick fun video here. Maybe not so quick, maybe not so fun, we'll find out. We're gonna be using a service called Jsfiddle. So if you can just Google that, Jsfiddle, something like this, and it should pop up for us, we'll see. Here, there we go, create a new fiddle. And what this is called the JavaScript Sandbox, and allows us to program in JavaScript without really doing anything or installing anything or running anything on our computer. So it's pretty nice in that regard. You can see there's some boxes here for HTML, for CSS. Those are the languages that we use to make websites. Now, JavaScript also we use for websites, but in this case, we're not really we're just going to worry about this box right here. We don't really need to worry about the HTML or the CSS that goes in there. So let's see. What we're going to do today is we're going to practice alerts. We're going to practice prompts to get information, and then we're going to make a clock using some variables. So that should be interesting here. Let's get into it. Let's say alert, and then put quotes around hello world. And this is the classic very first program you always make right there, hello world, and you can click run and it pops up saying hello world. That's great. Okay, let's do another one. Alert, quotes, hello person. Let's run that. Hello world, hello person. Oh, great. Thank you, thank you. Hi, nice to meet the computer here. Okay, so that's how alerts work. Now, prompts are kind of similar to alerts. They gather information. So we could do something like this, for instance, prompt, and then in quotes, parentheses, what is your name? Question mark. And let's run that. Hello world, hello person. What is your name? And we can type it in, and there we go. There we go. So we can provide some information. Now, a prompt is kind of useless without having a variable to store that information. So what we can do is we can make ourselves a variable right here. So we can say something like this: var name equals prompt. What is your name? And I'm going to delete this so I don't have to look at it every time. Let's see what happens here. What is your name? Keen. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I didn't tell it to do anything with my name. But I can alert this right now, alert. And now notice I'm going to not use quotes here. I'm just going to put name right there like that. And let's run it. Here we go. What is your name? And then it says Keen right there. Okay, so when I use quotes, I'm telling it to alert exactly that text. When I don't use quotes, I'm telling it to alert a variable. Let's put the two together here by typing in hello and then quotes and then the name variable. Let's see what it looks like here when we run it. Oh, maybe. Interesting. Does not appear to be working for me. That is interesting. What's going on here? What's my error? Expected parentheses and instead saw name. Okay. Oh, I know what I did. Okay. I forgot to put a plus sign in there. So that's what we need for concatenation. So which it means basically putting two things together. So putting together the string of hello with the name variable here, and let's run it now and let's see if this works. What's your name? Keen. Okay, and it says hello Keen. Oh, that's great. Let's maybe throw a capital on there. We can clean this up a little bit. I already actually remembered the space right there, which is pretty surprising, but there we go. And let's just do a fake name. There we go. Hello to you as well. Okay, so there we go. So we talked about alerts, prompts, and variables. You can do other stuff with variables as well. Like we could say var x equals 10, and then we could say alert, and then in parentheses x plus 5, and it should alert 15 here. Let's see. Let's run that. What is your name? Okay, and then hello Keen, and then 15. Good, so it did work. So there's some more stuff about variables. All right, so let's do this now. One more little activity here, which should be fun. Let us make a clock. And I just learned some of these things, so my skills might be a bit rusty here, but that's all right. We'll figure it out here. So let's say this. Let's say var present time, or let's say cur time. Current time. Now let's just say variable. How about this? Time now. Perfect. I like that. Variable time now equals new space date. Now the new date you can see that turn purple. That's actually something that's already pre-programmed in to JavaScript and will generate something that gives us the day, the month, the date, also the hour, the minute, the second, maybe even the millisecond. I don't know, but that's good. So let's try this now. Let's say var hour equals time now dot get hours. Keep our fingers crossed. Hope this works. Alert. 17. It did work. Okay, so right now it is 5:50 p.m., which means that in 24-hour time, 12 plus 5, that would be 17. Let's try one more time just to make sure it's working with our var min equals time now dot get minutes. Like that, and we'll put our parentheses in and we'll run it. Okay, 17. Good. We talked. And we forgot to alert our minutes. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, here we go. Alert, quote, minutes. All right. And let's run this. 17. Ah, I see why. I called it min, not minutes. Okay, run. 17. 51. 5:51. Okay, there we go. It took me a whole minute to figure all that stuff out, but we did it. So I guess the goal would be we're going to want to make a clock. And we're going to want to make a clock. Let's make a normal clock if possible that just shows regular old 12-hour time. So we won't say 17:51. It'll say 5:51. And let's also look at this right here. Time now, get minutes, alert minutes. Yeah, that's good. So you want to put together the hours, the minutes, and potentially even the seconds using a concatenation like I showed you before. And let's see if we can do this project. Good luck and have fun.